Boston. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out. We are incredibly excited to bring back National Night Out for the first time in several years since the pandemic. And so our goal is to really show you how much, give you a little look at how much of a team is working hard every day to make sure that we can support our community safety, our small businesses, our littlest ones in the community, and every generation. So I want to thank so much Boston Police Department for all the work they put into organizing this, from the command staff to the community service officers and everyone in between. We even have our cadets here, y'all, the next generation. All of our public safety agencies are here. The Boston Fire Department has a table in the back. I wanted just to highlight one thing that they were mentioning to me. We actually have a lot of proactive fire prevention strategies as well. So if, for example, you know anyone in the community who is deaf or hard of hearing or has an auditory disability, they actually have bed shakers that you can attach to the bed that will be connected. So if the hearing devices are taken out during the night and there's a fire, that person and that family is still absolutely safe. And so those are totally free of charge. There's lots of programs. So every single table here has a lot of resources. I see folks here from EMS. I know Chief Hooley is here representing EMS, who works so hard all across the city. I see our Boston Public Schools team. Tommy Welch is here, and others from BPS as well. Stephanie Everett, the director of our Office of Police Accountability and Transparency, a key public safety partner in Boston, representing. And of course, our community engagement cabinet from, I know Natalia is at a different event today. Natalia Benitez, your local East Boston liaison. We also have Gladys Oliveros, our Latinx liaison, who also happens to be an East Boston resident here as well. She's live streaming everything. So thank you, everyone, for all that you do. Let me check. Okay. Why don't we do a very brief introduction of our partners in elected office here, and then we're going to go into the community awards section. So from my left to the right, and ending with our speaker here, we're proud to welcome City Councilor at Large Aaron Murphy, District Attorney Kevin Hayden, Suffolk County Sheriff Steve Tompkins, City Councilor Ricardo Arroyo, and your U.S. Attorney, champion for all of us, Rachel Rollins, who's going to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. So I'm Rachel. I had the privilege of working with East Boston as the Chief Legal Counsel at Massport for a couple of years, and then I ran for office and was your elected Suffolk DA, but now I have the privilege of being the Chief Federal Law Enforcement Officer. And we have the U.S. Marshal Service out with us tonight, the federal government here in the U.S. Attorney's Office. We are going to support law enforcement in any way we can to keep East Boston healthy and safe, not only with respect to crime, but also in ways that we can help with education and other things the federal government does. So we're just supportive and grateful. Thank you, Mayor. Back to you.
All right, now time for our community awards.
If we could just have Pastor Dave. I know he's here. Thank you. All right. This year, our Crime Fighter of the Year is David Searles, the pastor of Central Assembly of God Church, better known to the East Boston community simply as Pastor Dave. He's been a part of the East Boston community here for over 29 years. He's been a member of the East Boston Hub program for the past 3 years. For those of you who don't know, the Hub is a coalition of several groups that focus on helping people with high-risk personal, social, and environmental problems. Pastor Dave has been extremely beneficial to the Hub program by helping with a number of at-risk individuals. Pastor Dave has also become a member of the Maverick Landing Community Group. He, along with members of the group, have shown a consistent effort to help improve the quality of life for all residents of the Maverick Landing area. This year, Pastor Dave joined the Boston SOS, which is a citywide based community group that focuses on safety in our schools. His involvement with this group has been instrumental in building relationships with many parents. Also, for many years, Dave has been involved in the outreach of weekly food and clothing pantries for children and families in the community. He has a strong connection with the homeless, building relationships with them throughout the years. Pastor Dave has had a major positive impact in so many ways in East Boston. His dedication and compassion to the community continually helps all in need. For these reasons, I'm proud to present Pastor Dave with the District 7 National Night Out Crime Fighter of the Year Award.
Next, I would, first of all, you know what? I just want to invite I just want to say I'm glad everybody came out. For those who don't know me, I'm Officer Mosley. I work in the Community Service Office, but I do a little bit of everything if you haven't noticed by now. It's glad to be here. It's glad to be in this, I'm glad to be in this community. I've been here off and on 28 years. I've been in committee office for quite some time. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy working with the people I work with, and I enjoy being in this community.
And we love you, David.
Guess what? I love you too. So at this time right now, I'd like to call up Nancy Slamette.
Go, Nancy.
Oh, her too? Oh, Maverick Land. Yep. And also, can I also have from Maverick Landon, Will Wallace, Katiana Ortiz, Jennifer Pizarro, and Jennifer Hernandez, Rita Lara, and Patrick Lice, if I could. Yep. And just so you guys know, Pastor Dave, who was just like me, Mr. Do-It-All, is also a part of this group.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, Will.